Hi, my name is Miss McCandless. Welcome to my back to school night presentation. Let me just take a few minutes and introduce myself. I have been here in Riverside for about 20 years. I have taught at John W. North High School for about 16. I'm married to Rob McCandless, who is a published author. You can see his book there up here in the corner, The Clockwork Detective. I'm really proud of him. I also have three rambunctious boys, a seventh grader, a fifth grader, and a third grader, so I'm pretty busy. I also help out with the volleyball teams on campus, both the boys and girls, and I'm involved in the soon-to-be environmental sustainability pathway, and we're working into building that into an option at North. Okay, so some of the classes that I offer this year are Anatomy and Physiology and Ed Academy. Anatomy and Physiology, the Remind codes are next to the classes if you want to join the Remind, which I send out notifications to the students. I also do the AP Environmental Science class, that's fourth period. Sixth period, I run volleyball, both boys and girls, and then seventh period is the Theory of Knowledge class. Contacting me, the best way is through email or Remind. My email address is there for you, lmccandless@riversideunified.org. You can make an appointment to visit with me at any time, or the second hour of class is a good time for students to visit with me. I would not call the phone number as I'm not on campus, and so I will not necessarily get the messages. I try to answer emails within 24 hours. Again, Remind is also a great way to contact me. Here are some apps that we use in class, mostly Google Classroom. The apps that I use, most of them will link up with Google Classroom, so they need no additional login information. The exception to that is the AP Classroom. It's a program that the AP website has put together, and so all of the AP environmental students will need to have access to that. And we've been working on that in class, so you may want to ask your student about that. Okay, the syllabus is found on Google Classroom. Students should be willing to answer questions at any time. It is challenging to not have their cameras on. There's lots of little dots that I'm looking at, so I do ask that they, when they're called upon, that they answer the questions. If they are not present to answer the questions, then they do lose some participation points. I do accept late work until the next test. Again, I'm more worried about them completing the information and learning the information than necessarily doing it on time. So if they have complications or something that they need help with, they just need to reach out with me and communicate. Communication is going to be key during this process. We're all going through new stuff. We're all learning stuff. We're all having technical difficulties. So please just have them reach out to me. Students should be checking Google Stream and Google Classwork before each class that we have. Some online behaviors. Most of the students at this point have been in class long enough. They don't need to go over it. I want to reiterate the live session. Try and be present at the live session. There'll be questions and participation points that are given, but if for some reason they cannot make the live session for technology issues, doctor's issues, whatever, just have them go ahead and reach out to me. Again, communication is key. If they reach out to me, then I can give them credit for being present in one way or another, and it just helps them in lots of different ways. If they're doing their homework, staying up with it, even if they can't make it to the live session, we want to make sure we give them credit for being in class. That's all I have for you today, so short and sweet. Again, reach out to me, lmccandless@riversideunified.org. Communication is key. I'm happy to have any conversation to help your students be successful. Thank you for your time.